No. You start. Are you serious? It's going.
Oh. Hello, everyone.
Jeez.
It's foggy and gross here, and it's morning.
But it's warm. I mean,
Yeah,
really?
it's humid. It's like there's so much moisture in the air. But okay, anyway. Go ahead.
We're going to start Tip Tuesday. So, I know a lot of you folks have heard us talk about this, like on the shows and stuff, but we've never really made a dedicated video to it. It's going to be a short one.
It is?
Yeah. I know, nothing I can do is short. But, no, it has to do with printing manuals for your items or printing instructions. You would be surprised at how much more you can get. And if you just went online, looked up your item, and you can typically find, like, for instance, a Sony Handycam. Just go to Google, type in Sony Handycam VR 940, say that's what it is, and then just right after it put PDF, and they'll come up. And I think 1 or 2 times I've never been able to find a manual, but that was on really rare electronics stuff from like the 70s and stuff like that. But typically you can always find a manual and print it out. And typically with the PDFs, they have it's just a copy of the manual, and just staple it together. And what I've found, if their manual's like 20 pages or more, what I'll do is, what are you laughing at?
No, go ahead.
What?
I'm counting how many times you said typically.
Really?
Go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead.
Because typically, oh my gosh. No, I'm being serious.
I know.
If it's more than like 20 pages or something like that, I'll download the manual and I'll put it onto a disc, a DVD, and
typically. Sorry.
I will put actually the picture.
This really does work and help.
The picture
seriously.
of the disc, you know, in the listing, or I'll have a picture of the manual with the product in the listing, and that brings up another point, is presentation of your listing. And I put it on my first picture so they actually see that, hey, this has a manual with it. And it's just always done really good for us. We get more money for the stuff than most people get
just from printing
without the manual.
Yeah.
So it's just taking a little bit of extra time to print that manual. And like I said, if it's more than 20, more than 10 pages, put it on a DVD and
a CD or a DVD?
Yes, a CD or a DVD. It doesn't matter. Typically, you want one with a case, though. Typically.
Sorry.
Really?
I've counted like 7 times. I don't know. I'm just, go ahead. This is great. A great tip, really. Like, I'm being serious.
Take it for what it is. If do your research. If you see.
Sorry.
I am so.
Typically, we get more money for our items just because they have the manual. Go ahead.
I mean, if you think about it.
Typically.
I swear, this is going to be a long day. Yeah. So we're gonna.
Did you almost just say it again?
We're gonna go into this thrift store as we typically do.
Yeah.
And
typically on Tuesday. Hey.
Oh, it's typically Tuesday.
There you go.
Typically Tuesday.
Yep.
People are gonna read the title and go, "What the hell is?"
But we're gonna
Tuesday?
spell it TIP. Typically. Get it?
How's typically normally spelled?
TYP.
That's right.
Did you graduate high school?
Okay, well,
right,
that's the tip for the day. And
typically on Tuesdays.
Oh, let me turn this off. I'm gonna